a lady would ask you, you know, to send her small look at 50k, right?
Yeah.
Some
money.
That agent thing is even more annoying.
Yes.
And when you don't send, or when you send,
you need my money urgently.
When you don't send, omugamba ati kwata muko tulabo regular obencha oba nomugamba right now I have like 30k, let me send you that. Ajja kulaba nga you're worthless, right?
Oyo namuteeka mu sente zange ayimbe n'afulopi.
What was the stage name?
Bwenzijukiza nakuteeka mu sente nzijukiza. Waliani yakuba akayimba nga naye DJ naye nga taswakamu.
Koffe tugenda kukalubirira nagamba wannesi koti kulo yabadde kwata omuliro nga Kampala mukamba okukkira ennumba ng'ate ne bawaabira bakira enswera enkubiko etunyumirwa ensisinkano ey'owamaddo n'omulufu oluganda k'okuli
check oyo owooluganda mpaka okutu okwo
njababyalo simanyi baabagoba yasookedde ku baffere neyeebuuza okuli emisaabagatge emimundu eramule bwe yatuuse ku bwana obutona bunaakalala tumuzimbirira obunjibunja nakaka tetuganya oba bakadde baabo baggwawo emizimu gyabulumira eno nzize embujune bumubbira abatuusa okukamala obumazi bwe byatuusa okirya nayimuka n'agamba Kampala nti munnanfuusi obutabasasuza webesulira n'atuuka n'okuwa emmere yasuuliddwa n'obutakomwako ne mutaayaaya.
Of the legend himself, in honor of the legend himself, Uganda's Michael Jackson, the one and only Prince Job Paul Kafero. And so ngarachi tutandise ne vibe ya mkulu Paul Kafero is because today is a legendary day for the man himself called Imananium Paul Kafero, the Prince man them day. Today we are going to celebrate him alongside the local man himself, Ambassador wa guy neta manyi kuyimba ya miyai. So guys, welcome to the podcast. We had agreed that Pava for the introduction.
Yeah. That's it. You're welcome, ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, kids of all ages, man. Unda podcast. Thank you for supporting us, guys. Thank you for viewing us wherever you are. And by the way, abageto omusonyi oluzungu mbadde nyenze walanye mayega do omuzungu yatujjira
mboyo geto oluzungu nnyo
anyenze no kiba kijjanga abageto mbala munkoli me ba street by the way as a street boss man
by the way abatula Pavo message nangamba tagenda sonyiwa Pavo fecho gamba mental health ndi gamba metallic no guys agenda musonyiwa.
Wait, no.
All of us have mental problems.
Walo guy gwe twabukako ne waya nangamba stupid and active. Na omusirusiru omugwago no. You have a mental problem. Man guy yali amanja. So Anyway, it is what it is. Francis, Uncle Francis, what do you know? What is on this year? William, she got it. Chemba desa William ngateyo jifuni number plate wao naita walipo studio lero tambuze bigere ngodamula traffic bagena kuyimbiriza bakusabira license so it's better you pay license no jisasulire oba okulenga te anyway Uncle Francis
yes nzerero najide mu mood
yetaga number plate
najide mu mood ebitalina makulu sigenda biwa makulu we are celebrating one of the greatest artists from Uganda,
Prince Job Paul Kafero.
Yes. This week was his 15th
for the time he passed. Yeah.
Yes, the man passed on in 2007.
Okay.
May 17th. So he deserves to be celebrated. Echotetwina na chite kako debate. And from being I'm a man from Kisoga, so he was my neighbor. That's what I can say. And according to people that reside from his exact ancestral home, that is Nkokonjeru Masaba. There was a huge celebration. Okay. Yes, a huge celebration. For the whole day, it was like a public holiday.
At his home area?
Yes.
Okay.
Though no social media bichi wali chetwalabye.
By the way, nange nabadde nebuuza lwaki.
Yes, but I was told Nkokonjeru
was on fire.
That day. May 17th, it was on fire. Me, Kafero, you guys, before we started this, I told you, yes, he's our Ugandan MJ, and you guys laughed.
Yeah, but man, you know, looking at your statement, man, and that you can come in and somebody sing for 14 minutes, that nigga is
legendary.
Let me tell you,
it's legendary.
Besides me, okay, I'm not good at, when it comes to melodies, maybe there are people that are better than him in this country, but me, I regard him as the greatest composer Uganda has ever had. That man, I think.
Before you continue, Pavo, this is the last time you're stepping out. What did they?
Close that door and give me the keys.
Yes.
Bring the keys.
So, guys, back to the legend. Kafero, I think he started around 1990, 1994. Around that time, the guy we are feed. Yes, around that.
It was earlier than that.
He died in 1994.
No, not dying.
Started. I think he started late in the 80s.
To sing music.
Yes.
But I thought you did that story.
Around 89, somewhere there.
Yeah, but I'm talking about his breakthrough.
Yeah.
It was
right.
around that time.
Yeah, you're right.
And We Are Feed, I think the guy had how many songs? I don't know.
Very many.
But what many people forget, that guy died at the age of like 36.
Yeah, he was too young.
Yes, the man was too young.
He's too young.
So that man became an household name at around the age of 18.
Yeah, that's why people think he was very old, because they
actually thought he was very old
for
a long time.
Even though the man,
even the type of music, you know, emulated, you know, to be revered as
but they alive now would be still young.
Kafero died at 36. 36.
Yes, died at the age of 36. So, and
36 Africa ejadala. Because
abantu bedda. For sure, bali teba.
No,
emyaka tekyali.
Kyaite kibalya.
Yes, tekyali common like the way you see nowadays. And oyo guy okumanya why I called him the greatest composer of all time. Walumbe Zaya, one of his mega hits. That guy yaluandika, he didn't repeat any word.
In Walumbe Zaya.
Yes.
Wow.
Sampling eyo.
So ekyo kyokka. It was a 15-minute song.
My God.
Nga you're not repeating a word. Oshage. And that song Rwamuwangulira, I don't know, I confuse the songs. Waliwo Rwamuwangulira what they call Golden Boy of Africa.
The Egyptian
from Egypt. Then waliwo olulala Rwamuwangulira Palm Award. I think it was 2003. Oshage. Bana batusonyiwa olumu tubi confusing. Twali ba baby.
Twali bato.
Twali ba baby. Twali ba baby. So oluyimba twala nti lwanaku. It was a hit song.
I'm listening to it right now, even, you know.
Yes.
Oh, no?
Don't say it was a hit song. It's still a hit song.
Anti kati abamu tebayinza bitegeera kati nga wembadde njogera nti omwana yawangula Palm Award.
In fact teri wogera
no
dewo omuntu notalusanga
man.
Oba wa Museveni oluyimba balukuba.
Koma nino kyole okubeera wasula.
Wakiregendeze ekyo. Lwako omuntu oluyimba.
Ndigala kuyimba.
Francis toyimba.
Man. Ne olimba luno oluwuliza ng'ogenda kukaminga live sex oyambala.
So gatolokomye awo ekintu ekyo. Okay. All about your guy. His composition when it comes to writing songs was very rich.
Very.
As in very rich. Yeah. So katono okay, we are celebrating his legacy, but somehow it got me thinking, and I think coincidentally one person I know, one of the good writers in the country, posted something. That is Nishenry. He posted the songs zawandikidde our Ugandan artists. Yakora breakthrough I think around 2010, 2009 around that time.
Nakola
yes, Samali Matov Oshege natulaga a lineup of over 30 hits zawandise. So ekyanzijidde mutwe is I think Ugandan writers are one of the unsung heroes in the music industry. I think these guys deserve more flowers.
Yeah, they don't get their flowers.
Yes, they don't get their flowers. Because even though someone I'm mentioning Zemuluyimba, people tend, I think, but it is what I can call selective deafness. Oshege, tibabalaba ho, that's the word I can use. Inti, those guys are a big pillar in the industry of jolaba that nenebuza lwaki but writers in the music industry don't get the flowers they deserve. Okay. Why do we only appreciate the artist and we forget ochegera fwe gwe oli mukuwana mmere gyolidde at a certain restaurant naye gwe nowaana the place neweerabira bachefu abali eyo botakolaki botasiima. I think bano bagayi I don't know how they can be helped, but I think simanyi if I think they should put a law or something.
Yeah, about that's what I was going to tell you.
If I write for you a song, it'll becoming a hit.
Not even, it doesn't have to have a hit.
No.
It doesn't have to be a hit.
Sebo nyinza okuwandiikira naawe ne nkuwandiikira obuugi ne butayitamu. Naye kasa nkuwandiikira ekintu that you can even you use that song and you hold a concert. I deserve that someone deserves a percentage.
Yeah.
I think by no chiteka mateka.
I think that is only in Uganda where we don't really give our songwriters a lot of attention and don't give them their flowers. But the thing is, first of all, I don't know, but I could say some Ugandan musicians selfish, or so to say. Bo benyini abagula those songs from the songwriters, they don't give them, most of them don't give credit, either in the song themselves, or even when they are talking about
during interviews.
Yeah, during interviews, they can't say, "Oh, this song was written by so and so. This song was written," even on their YouTube channels, because you don't see them crediting them appropriately anywhere.
Yeah.
And that's why sometimes we don't even know that this person wrote this very big, very good song, right? Another thing is about the songwriters not benefiting quite a lot. I think that is also a Ugandan thing, because in other countries, songwriters get royalties like on almost every, even if they corrected a line or in someone's lyrics,
they're given writer credit.
They are given songwriter credits, and they get royalties. You know, whenever that song, you know, is played somewhere, or is downloaded, or it is used in a movie, or you know, anywhere.
To chip in just a little,
yes.
I was listening to some time back. I was listening to it's called who? I'm forgetting. No. Can't be you. Sasira Emi, who is that guy? Maddox.
Yeah.
Maddox. He said when he was in Sweden, because they are copyright works. When you're in Sweden, after you doing your song, you submit it to a certain
organization.
Yes. So they ask you to present the names of each and every person
that contributed to that song.
Yes. So that whenever your song is played, that person benefits.
Yeah. And that thing, that list consists a lot of people, from producers, songwriters, sound engineers, the
writers,
people that mixed and mastered your audio, the people that engineered it to sound it as good as it sounds, you know, on radio or TV.
Yeah.
The people that checked the quality, the people that, like, everyone that was involved in the process of making that song.
Yes.
So I want to chip in into that. So I feel like to blame Abayimbi into they're selfish and all that is not their responsibility. It's the responsibility of the so-called woomers. Yeah.
What?
Wooma. Uganda music. Okay. Associations such as Wooma.
But it has just come to exist.
Okay. What I'm saying, my point is legislation.
Okay.
Because if government understood that, Ugandan government understood that art is an integral part of society, in which they can make actually a lot of money, they would put up stringent measures to make sure that there's a royalty system. Okumanya nti omuntu bwawandika oluyimba alufunako paka lwafa. Okitegeera oba
paka lwafa even
when they're gone.
Yes, because we are seeing Michael Jackson.
For example, Michael Jackson's which album? Is it Thriller? Is still on the top, I think 100 Billboard in America, still charting up to now. The guy I think he's still getting
how many years?
A lot of years.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is that but it's our government that has to come up and do what, and make laws in the art industry that benefit both the government. The government will offer royalties. For example, in America, basic songwriters bafuna royalties of $0.09 every time in terms of royalties kusinza ku nyimba z'abawandise. Ogaga baita Don Wilson per production. Ogaga baita Don Wilson yawandika oluyimba called Someone Like You for Adele in 2012, but he made $882,700
right
in one song in terms of royalties. So it goes ahead to tell you it's just about the government itself. If government were to legislating abayimbi, or even the representatives we were in, so for example, we were in a woman, those are the roles of presidents, the so-called president bagenda okujja, and I'm really happy for the debate that is forthcoming. Yakuliza okulaba bagenda building about some of these things, like to strengthen the pillars of how an artist can make money. Yakuliza saha wa debating,
but I have a feeling sir might dodge.
Yakuliza Cindy, actually that's a point when I love party debate when I take it, oh Cindy inzo chiria.
Yeah, but also just a moment. But also another thing we should highlight is what is the contract between the artist and the songwriter? Like, how does it look like?
Now it has to go back to legislation.
But does the songwriter really call for royalty? Like, once I write the song, you give me my 5M. We are done.
That's how it is done in Uganda. It's not supposed to be like that.
So do the songwriters, do they also put that into consideration that, okay, you've given me the down payment of 5M for writing for you a song, but after the song has gone, after it becomes the number one, on African charts, after being used somewhere by Disney, do I keep
as a songwriter?
Yeah, as a songwriter, do I still get something out of that song, or like Mbanaguayo?
It goes back to legislation. Go back to government woman wetula wansi. Because as a president of Vuma, we know kumanya how or was a benchmarking. For example, benchmarking in the sense that again not really insane that was each color, yeah. Then you come back here and then localize it. So you set down structures on how abayimbi ebasobola okufuna mu royalty system, copyright, then you table the motion in parliament if at all you have that kind of arrangement. Then when it goes through, now those systems are laid into omuyimbi bwati wafuna mu royalties, or the writer has to gain like this for such and such a period of time, stuff like that. It's just systematic arrangement that is required. Tuyetaaga abakulembeze baffe okwacknowledginga ne bana abawuma bagenda okikola okubeera mu sector ya entertainment.
Yeah, true, because your submission, what has done, no many think of do writers sit and what? Because what I think, writers don't have that agreement power.
In fact,
they don't have that agreement power
structures
or bargaining power
to
tell an artist, I'm writing for you this,
and this is what I want.
This is what I want.
Such a period.
But you see that? Because most of our writers, like the way I said, they don't get the flowers they deserve. Because some of the biggest writers we have, they are not even known by many people.
I was going to tell you, Singa to write in structures,
like you see Oman Rafiki, very good writer.
Very good writer.
Unless you talk about it, we don't even know how many songs he has.
There's this boy, he's called Dr. Bray.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Very good, very good.
Swangs Avenue uses that guy often. But Ochegera, abantu basinga tebamumanyi. Ochegera, yet they consume his writing through other people. Ochegera. So I think for this I support Francis that government has a big role. Okutereza kino.
Unfortunately, the industry is under one nigga who has never sung a hit song.
Like you guys, I want to share with everyone. So my guys out there, my
Are you saying yourself? Okay, but we are not.
You guys are speaking a lot of English in Uganda.
Okay,
I know very well that musicians are
no muzinda ate muyinako obusungu bwetwogera ku music njuga sente zange namuteekamu nakuba ekimba ekyekisiru.
Chibo ekiti nga William gwagambye mbu government ne Uncle Francis the government ino kiberamu. You guys songwriters abawandisi b'ennyimba muyina mu kwebereramu before the government. Mukimanyi government yaffe kiri zigizaga, everything is zigizaga from byonna bimwagala biki. So tulina okwebereramu. Guys, first of all, respect yourself, value yourself as a songwriter. Tokola kayimbo gabe nakawaka million nakayimba wotigera tolimba lwakabi wera mule wotunira mu America abawandisi bonna
wali we value inze ko ba customer ne babula
by the way, this is it. abawandisi b'ennyimba mu gundi mu America mu season enjawulo they are being paid for production a lot of money 0.91 something like that nosanga abamu abamanyi nti ne bamusasula production gyetegeeza siri nti luyimba lwonna ye watula ekintu nakolectingamu naterezamu nakuwa ekigambo kati waliwo wana abafuna $5,000 mukaaga egya dola basonga waliwo abazifuna wotunulira abantu abasindi abawandika ngazi nenyimba z'abaana abakazi bawitisimanya because ebitya.
Actually, those guys even earn.
Even up to now, they are still earning. They are still being paid. Yolimba bali buying agreements zebakora. So this is it. Ni senwe because there is step. Nemu mutima gwange nabuzanga ndaberi step nga ni senwe akyali akulimba lwa samali matoko.
Kizibu samali matoko yali oduli akolimbo.
Neba ni senwe. So tusome bino ebintu tugende ku Google by the way oba tomanyi bintu bingi just go on Google ask Google.
I'm quite sure Sawas no Saha. How do you intend to bring the royalty system and copyright system in your leadership or make it pass? You will be bleak.
Niseno risk yakoze Singa is a very rich man.
As I was telling you, Singa afuna kubala guy even per every CD sold. So the fact that you have moved away from CDs, so it becomes per stream. You will stream
because omanyi. Anyway, music industry where I get disappointed sometimes. There are people that have made it, even beyond the continent. Nga betuyina okusikiriza baje mu system bagire. Like the way you see Eddie Kenzo nandi musubide. Abaye bamusike at least atule ku board. Though tabira ku these elective positions.
Yes.
Bamusikaje. You see Eddie Kenzo. Okay. I don't know whether the reports made rounds. Kenzo bamutukira when they used his Mbiro soundtrack in a certain movie. Bamuyita ngabo bamuluwalinga to do a closed payment nti bakusasula okivemu.
That's not supposed to be.
Ochegera. Nabagamba no.
Wala wa Derrick Ross mu deal ambassadorial deal dia kola ne Belair. Bali bagala bamusasula buludi ogo
ashivemu
yagamba I want to grow with the brand, so kibashitegeeza become a shareholder.
Yes.
See, every progress the company makes, you get a part of it.
Yes. So reportedly that's what Eddie Kenzo did.
I think that was a smart move.
So nabagamba no,
as long as that movie is still there on Netflix.
Yes.
Eddie Kenzo, he knows how to value.
That's what I'm telling you. As woman, they should involve those guys. Yes. At least the way you see, at least as advisors, as board members, people like Maddox, between no lava, but creating all that, I don't know how it is called. They are not elective positions.
Maybe they could come like advisors.
Yes.
Consultants.
Yes. So that echintu chino, cause okay, like you were saying, you don't know if Saha knows about copyright what. Oshege nze nchimanyi aso kubanga tabimanyi, but as a leader with guidance aso chikola chi ochi implementing, you advise him, oshege. So I think,
but also I think it's a tricky. What I want to think is that I think it's a tricky thing. What to know leader system Uganda. All over with people like Benon, people that already have at least a structure of what we can call a record label. They are still going by the system. But by church, they would push, for these things to work out for them and for the artists and everything. But what I know about Maddox, but Benon, but that other boss of songs of it, people that understand understand the trade. Nothing has changed. The powers that be don't want to push it. How William watched to me the rest of us? Always, how long can it take to say that copyright or take one structures? Or mention what you need to do. Just benchmark from someone that understands art properly. Maybe like France, where the structures work. So take him to America, link them up, so that they understand how things work. You just benchmark like for a month, for 2 months, no coming back to Uganda with proper structures of how things can run. Table it and put it in motion. Trust me, it will be hard for Ugandans to get used, but it will.
Yeah, because Rabadaba said something this week. Ngagamba videos in UK are cheaper than.
They are cheaper to make.
Yes.
Yeah.
Than here.
Yeah.
It takes you back to what we are saying. Guy Arabica, they make them cheaper because they know they'll be earning from that same thing, some same project for years. I think that's right.
Tanzania data is cheap. But do you know how much money they make from the artists? Obanya in Tanzania, every time an artist goes out of the country, Diamond Platinum said last time, you have to pay a certain amount of money. That is tax you're paying to the what? Everything art makes money if you know how to make money out of it. One of the things I applaud our MK Kadeirugaba. Oh, what is his name? Hose. I didn't say that.
Yes.
Our.
Man.
You are
Chechin Sobed.
Okay, what I was saying, art. A politician singa mutegena set ziri mu art.
Art and sports.
Arts and sports. Mwandi. Fubye nnyo. Actually, after agriculture, put art.
Gwe, I'm telling you, those sectors. Let's look at UK. They earn
from art, entertainment,
from sports.
Mostly sports, man.
Billions and billions. So, and it is one sector. To wait those weird investments that.
But I think no, William.
Just imagine, in one financial year, Ugandan government can sacrifice like $1 trillion just
for the art.
Yes, we start renovating facilities.
Actually, renovate facilities. Make sure that eventually we call a video production tax free or at least subsidized taxes. Or take a copyright. You will have artists that are empowered to make money. I want to buy enough percent. But the problem also, I'm told, governments zagala kurolinga abantu ababo.
Guys,
that's why you see
Francis,
the people that are lately targeted to be brought down are the artists. Because imagine John Black Ayimbi Demia Kemeka. But he has a car, we don't even know what he's doing. He's making some money even regardless.
And most of those guys, they don't even have a side business. All the money is coming from
the business. So imagine the demo structure as people will make money.
What I've got from this conversation is Tulibagezinyo. Right? Yeah, Kupano one. You people that are out there hiring people to influence for you, sending out tweets and stuff. You guys just come here. We give you some of these ideas. Right? We give you these ideas. You implement them. Abantu baba wane yo kumbe we did what?
Yes.
We came up with all those
Yes,
ideas.
and we don't want your flowers.
No.
Take them.
Right?
We okay?
No, chibwe.
Tobiono nanga twakabiwanika.
But abatuuliza kyaga tubenga twogera amazima like seriously. Before you blame the government, you guys. Blaming abayimbi bennyini. Mukyemwera bide music industry ya Uganda ingide mu politics. Bayimbi batakwatagana ngabo bennyini bajjamu ebyobufuzi mu music industry ya Uganda egenda gwa. First of all, fans are divided.
Even if the videos fans are divided between Wizkid's fans, but they're thriving.
No.
That is where the money is.
Kafero, why did we agree? That is one of the
kyegamba ku bayimbi kiri bwe kiti music industry ya Uganda yagize mu politics mu kimutanamanya abayimbi ba Uganda tebaagala kopa kuyiga kulabira ku bintu birala bintu nga tubale twogerako sima ebyo songwriter and listen to every day so maybe ebintu the things are on Google
wala bagundu yagamba
wetekemu wesande ku standards nga epasibwali
oyo guy omumpi bamitani owa super FM
ekyobumpi kiri necessary.
Let's finish my point, guys. This is it. Wuma, kyemugenda okukola. Kyemugenda okukola. But let me tell you. Ogenda gwa. Ekyobumpi kyo kimukitaddemu nekiri fine. But this is a point. Nze kanyonyoye mu Uganda. This is a point. The point is abayimbi be Uganda tujje politics mu byobuyimbi. Ate wembango yagala kukola music industry etambule. So mukwatagane ne government ebeeriko. Politics wetu ngenda mu etuvaako. No obana gwaliko nga tomwagala genda mu maaso laba Kenya bakola osanga Bahati nga ayimbira Odinga. So osanga Bahati nga akolagana ne Odinga. Point yange eriweta abayimbi muve ku bya politics mbu Museveni aliko tetumwagala bichi kola nga twagala okutereza industry eno tukolaga ne government eriko oba waffe tayise gwe twagala katukwagana eriko tujijjemu ekintu ky'amakulu eno government gye tuliko buli kyetu nejja kiyingira mu kasa kibanga mulimu abagirwanyisa
kifu
tugenda vaawo kyekirine mu kaluke mulaba akawuma kati sawa zino kali mu politics
but is politics
no like kalimu ebintu ate ebirala ebitasuubira like bayingiza mbino mukulembeze yakola ki ono teyalondo ono cheke bayitamu biri ebyeggwanga nga kyandibadde kino actually about news
yeah it's being a human beings to the political animals it's kind of
yes it is hard to do our
music industry judging ku politics wabana byakozi bya Uganda abali ki tukole according omuntu ku talent to promoting a talent no busobozi twagala gisindika kugiteala Una jipesinga ku politics mbona wagira Bobby Wine no Museveni etegena tambo this is the industry ola abantu bali performinga nga performinga during COVID-19 naye ali byali dalangula banga kanjogelewa in fact kanjogelewa during COVID-19 ola abayimbi befe aba Uganda in fact basinga
okwa okwesigame inga akugobere
no abayimbi bafe walabanga be basinga okosebwa by the okunyigirizibwa kanchogere because of politics.
I know but
kati tumaye affecting industry ye Uganda tutule wansi you guys tuberenga tukwatagana just tubereno kwa olaba abayimbi be Nigeria wala bye gundi Mr Easy kiyakoze Mr Easy yageze ku show ya ani abada performing e UK namwa surprise na ingira olaba nga David abikola
even Rema battle ranking I'm surprised
battle ranking goshegera even battle ranking they can support each other ne wana ogenda laba ngo omuntu walanga kavuke nga just wano just mbubebe kulu taso ateka kagomo cha saa atajja kujolo kuba sawa Bobby Wine oshegera
we shouldn't
we're not supposed to be like that.
We shouldn't.
Ngatugalawo.
Yes, ngatugalawo kano ka topic. Njaga kuddamu Pavo. Kanchiddemu na mu Luganda. Tetuyina kunenya bayimbi bamu.
Yes.
Kugaana kuperforminga kukolagana na government.
I haven't said that.
Ne government nayo.
Tayina kunenya bayimbi kugaana kolagana na.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oshagera. Gwe bayimbi bameka okay. Is it a week ago, 2 weeks ago? Bayimbi watunulida abayimbi be bayise ku birthday ya first son goes about how do they feel ochegera ne government teyina tandika wala n'abayimbi because they don't support them
yes it's two way
politics bwagwa ne government ekomye politics no ne government ekomye politics ochegera we work ate government nayo kyeyina okwejjamu tokolagana nange to promote your own agendas. Kolagana nange for the good of the industry.
Business.
We stick
to business.
To the cause.
Actually, like even if mwandi wa demo politics, yeah, but if the structures are there and they are working, people will still make money. But there are no structures, so people are poor.
How are they going to make money? Gashiba gamba singali no so yandi vude mu Uganda na agenda.
Whether told is a discussion here. Discussion whether told you the structures that will get ako.
Listen.
Nabayimbi tebawuliza kyokola nange siwuliza kyema kuleta point banayiga tetuwuliza so muwulize bino betuwogedde mubiteeke mu nkola bigenda bakola
kati nawe towuliriza oli muyimbi
wagamba omusajja alina olutwe ale nawe kati twagambe loddamu fuluma
naye ekya politics tosobola kijjawo because yeah even in the US where the systems are working people are in politics people are supporting Democrats and Republicans and
How do you know? How do you know, my nigga?
How?
We see the numbers, man. We see the like two
Okay.
Simanya
basajja bagezi banne honestly speaking.
Mzenze basanga story mbusimanya abagezi ba nupu tetuke abagezi ba Democratic Party mu America tugenda wagira Kenya West yakozebwa tushegera. I don't read such stories. Tawa wagide Obama tugenda wagira Justin Bieber wagide Trump. I don't read. I never buy that. Sijango no story ngeri wetu.
Eyo katuvuddeyo.
Sibira akomba yimbi. So mu Uganda twetereze tujje mu politics mbyobufuzi n'abakulembeze bavemu tuvuge ekintu.
Naye nze waliwo ekyamaze enviri ku mutwe. Ebagaye nga bakongratulating Rihanna. Nga ya posting za kusitasi. Congratulations Rihanna.
Ako tukaita kajanya. Bonego tulina akajanja kanji.
Mwesi bakubantu
twefulaba in-laws abantu abatatumanyi na kutumanya.
Chokanga anti wo wazala tomugamba na mugamba nti congratulations.
Six Stuart yazadon sala yewe amposti.
Kitegeera. Yazadon. Boneganda kwesi bakubantu. Kitegeera.
Yeah, buddy. DJ
I kana kasajja kakalogo. Wala kikakoze William.
Mama DJ 6 Stuart.
Congratulations
to you. Those are the people we need to congratulate. Not to Rihanna. Rihanna yaleta ne makeup when na mulete Uganda. Why are we
Katimbu yazadde congratulations. Guy chali amita Benjamin Prince. So yageze kutetea say congratulations Rihanna.
Linda ko Rihanna status yagira.
Oyitegera.
Oh my God, my baby Rihanna kongs.
My God.
But ojukanga tuchakanika decoders kweli ku asylum.
So sikanga decoder.
Ninaje jina recorder nga yajimbadde njitwale. Ngaya aliye naja nankumbi. Ntwala decoder. Ngaya awakanika decoder nga atandika. Yali akupe nyimba ina mu bulugundiye mwakolera muri mu video bichi TV.
Anesi bakonyo.
Gayi mu decoder. Anani wakungamba. Nze nkubulye nino omukazi wano tampulira. Naye nkubulye nzo ye mukazi gwenjaga akuyolimba lwali hana nga oyo mukazi gwenjaga ali hana bannaye oyo mukazi mwegombi era nze nkola sente nefuna ku bilioni zanga tisi pangise kibulunga kiri mu Mabira Forest wakati nga teri amayindi ajja nga njagala kubeerako na Rihanna lesa zina kyalota
guys
nechenjagala okwogera oyina kyagala
chenjaga mbagamba topic ye tujumalira kuna budde genda kwedda
so is a by the nabadde ndiawe nchirowoozamu just as men specifically ekintu I think that nachogeddeko nga tetunabatandika wano it's called ekintu kyebayita self care fenga abasajja. Well, I think self care for me has to do with self love okitegeera abasajja sikwe kubaka sabuni
nanti nkwajolaga
kandi ebinyeebwa
sina bakumala mu
awe mutuuze nze kandi ebinyeebwa
self has to do with self care like kati well abantu abasinga bagamba self care is about self love is about okwetawulako out okulya ku bintu ebyakabi neze nagenda okitunuliramu nga abasajja self care okwefaako ku mubiri ebiseera ebisinga. How much do we do it as men? Okitegeera kati wano wempisa aweekibuuzo kufa abasajja abana abali wano bameka abalina boxer 10
tobyogera 10 ngaza
negwe boxer 10 ozimanyi
boxer 10
gwa asoke kugwa kibuuzizo yina
nze nina naye teziwera 10 okitegeera so it just got me thinking, like, as men, how often do we think about ourselves? Apart from, what you mind, it's easy for a man okusindikira omukazi emitwalo 5 naye kizibu nnyo omusajja okwegulira box emitwalo 1 n'ekitundu abeerawo nga double clicking n'ajambala nefunamu n'obubunya weebuti oluusi omusajja n'ayambala akasuuti akakabi n'akeesuna bulungi n'akagato nga kalioko naye nga box ajayambadde erimu ekituli okitegeera
Uncle Francis n'amagezi
nze ndi mugezi
leero oyogera ebintu by'amagezi
bulijjo ndi musiro
kuba maani oyogedde point nonjukiza buno bwala bwayimba dumi ye kenti n'ebikoze bye kandi bwasebwa bwavayo ne bugamba abasajja bannaye tubeegayiridde mukyuse ku boxers naye buzoba like win experience kuba kyoyogedde maani
it's a common thing kuba man most
men we don't care about ourselves tufanye ku bakazi osinga
n'abantu abalala
because man I realized it waliwo twagenda nga tulina gye tugenze Bushenyi nekyali wange daddy wa kyali wange nangamba ayina balina shamba boy nangamba ina maswa senda ina boxa 15 yakulya boxa 15 naseka kubanga fena banyumiza bambaze n'emmotoka nga tekulya ina boxa ziwera 5
kitegeera
sikulimba
so it's something that is
but
we take it for granted but it's something that we really need to work on as men like naffe twefeeko waliwo abasajja abamala emyaka nga tebeesala byoya bya mukwawo okitegeera kyokka ate nga it's the easiest thing to do okitegeera oli nga you know
twefeeko tufena okuba naffe nga leero wemba yiyeemu ebyokunywa
tweyanziza nnyo
twala eri
okitegeera abasiima gwe naye
nze nsiimira kwatambuza bigere simanyi gyogezi
oddayo
I think as men tulina okwefaako William olina perfume maker
ojja tutambula
olina perfume maker
just
one goina
ate I've just advanced nga ndaba kyayika emyaka gyegyo nkyuseemu mbadde nkozesanga spray ati navuddewo
naye mpulira nti tulina obeera nga at least we have to have a cologne and then a spray
no self-care is very important because when you don't have something people will actually ask how can you not have this how can you not have that when you're
give this?
yes you know you can spend this much in a bar entertaining women you don't even people you don't even know or showing off and stuff but then you don't have simple stuff in your house and things that would cost even less right so on that point
are you guilty
no
nzabyogera on that note I would like to ask what is the acceptable number of boxers someone should have
for me I think
like okay a man should have
is endowooza me personally speaking for myself I think olina obba buboxa nga bumusanvu
wadde bwalina
for reason you want to say something?
Yeah, I was just going to say that's also the number I had in my mind because I'm thinking one each day, right? So you can have a good number in notation, right? No, Sigamanti, no. Every time you do,
wash and wear.
That's not how.
But the funny thing with our sergeant, waba ina box amusanvu era waliwo gyayagala ennyo n'agi double clicking awo.
Naera wabirawo ekiri.
Omanyi mwogedde kwena ensonga. Simanyi na kyenfiiringa. Do you know that once you start overspending on yourself, olaba ng'oyonoona sente ekyo kyakikugiddeko mu mutwe.
By the way,
you try eating nice food what you feel like you're
wasting money, being extravagant.
But when a girl, a woman, asks for the same,
you just give.
You're willingly giving out.
I've seen that thing, William. Imagine omwala n'omuwaka transport naye n'osigala nga tolina kyosigadde.
That is the mentality we have to remove in our minds, right? When we spend money on ourselves,
we are wasting
money. It is our money, for God's sake, right? That's why oyina okuzeteeka mu tosobola kuddaawo kuziteeka mu bantu balala nga you're looking funny, right?
True.
Yes.
Kiringa nze these days, since this year started, when a woman asks for money, even though it is 10k, manyi eri omuntu akusaba sente nogana is she worth it? Oshege, not that we are stingy, but sente olumu waliwo zitandika oluma Otegera ngojjeko eno crisis gye tulimu naye nze ngambye ekyanyi kitandise. This year it was my resolution. When you ask me for money, I first call my mom, not to ask for permission, but me
if she's lacking anything.
No, yes. I call her, I be like, Mom, are you fine? How long have you taken without eating this? Dala buno bungamba mbuntwala obebifo bya mugwe byogeddeko gyaga otutwala. Kasaka chingamba. How long have you taken without doing this? Because I know she can't go there. Because she's local just like me.
Yeah, your mom. Yeah.
But nkwata that money. Zoba don't saba.
Give me 5. There's gratification jofuna mutima.
On our family group this week, they shared a certain clip. It was done by a news anchor on NBS. Bless you, Mukasa. Ekirungi ayogera olulimi lwentegeera bulungi. Nga ayogera how a certain rich man was called nti mama wo tumulese kuki ku ddwaliro ali bubi. So n'atuukawo ku ddwaliro n'abuuza abasawo okali wano naye baani abamulese. Because I think he was sure omuzadde wa abeera yekka.
Oh, the man.
Yes. So n'abuuza abaani abamulese angamba his fell old
chaps.
Yes, be bamulese. So n'agendayo n'abagamba, but I give my parent everything. What? How come I didn't know he was sick? N'agamba ne bamugamba abazadde sometimes batuuka emyaka nga tafaayo ku what you're giving him or her, but akukoka akadakika ka office and you call or text ye kamumala. Wachege abakadde, they explain that they created a WhatsApp group amongst themselves that every morning each one of them has
checks
to
on.
say morning, good morning, everyone,
just to make sure that everyone is okay.
So if you don't say good morning,
what's wrong with the nigga?
okay, nga babuuka waawo which afternoon, you all say good afternoon. If you didn't say good morning, the afternoon you miss out, it'd be like something must be wrong. So that's how they realize this rich man's parent
was sick.
Not was sick, but maybe ayina ekizibu. So they went there and bamusanga nga yafaintinze.
Oh wow.
That's how we bamuleeta bamuteeka. So they told this guy, please, waliwo emyaka gye bikituuka nti muzaddewo togenda oyina ebintu byotasobola musindikira because bazadde baffe there is a age they reach. They can't eat meat, they can't take sugar, they
just need care.
Things, they just need attention. So ekyo this week kyanzijidde mu bwongo nengamba at least
muzadde wange azirya.
Yes, muzadde wange kalye ku kyange.
And the funny thing is that awala bamu ebintu bye batusaba, them themselves they can't even afford. They can't afford these things. For me, I'd be very happy to give you things that nganda byada chikujamu. Tosobola kungamba nti you can't come to see me on a safe border. Oyagala kusindikire gondi Uber.
Yes, yet none of.
Yet when I was talking to you in the afternoon, you told me
shots fired.
Yet when I was talking to you in the afternoon, ongambe ndimu park and ninya taxi nzira waka. Bombo clat.
Yes.
So
I know I'm seeing of these things might cause me problems sitting there.
Yeah,
you have to say them.
Another thing about that point you guys have not mentioned is appreciation, because I am quite sure if no, it is just good to say, right?
Yeah, we could add demo. What do we do so that we make?
Bungi mugamba abantu bubi butya.
I've had a refill.
Podcast yawedde ko nchaku
ku kyakunywa wano.
ono sinamugulira
ate akokonya wakajjewa
tugenda leeta amateeka agafuga abatamiivu kuba nabo kati beetaaga kutereeza mulayi tebafugika
yeah nze ensonga yange is about because a lady would ask you know to send her small ka 50k, right?
Some money.
That agent thing is even more annoying.
Yes.
And when you don't send, or when you send,
you need my money urgently.
When you don't send, bw'omugamba nti kwatamuko tulaba olweggulo oba enkya oba n'omugamba right now I have like 30k, let me send you that. Ajja kulaba nga you're worthless, right? But if you get that kathate, can you send it to your mom or to your dad or to your aunt somewhere, right? Esala zogenda okufuna banange webale banange. I didn't even expect this.
I want to big up on my dad, man. That guy, no msindikiro omutwala. You know that my dad loves pork, and where he lives right now, pork is very cheap. My brother, I am going to eat pork. And you feel like, I'm telling you, taking care of people that you love, yeah?
It is always worth it.
It's always worth it.
Yeah.
There are men abasajja abali wana basindikira aso sindikira omukazi akadde kamu nenga so basindikira mami we oba daddy we
ate oyo gwamusindikidde akadde kamu namubuuza lwaki tutaddeko mutwalo
as a withdraw.
Wait, this week I saw a certain meme.
Bombo clat.
I saw a certain meme.
That's why I'm telling you.
A girl.
Before you go. That's why I'm telling you. Make money. The women will come to you. Stop chasing women. Actually, why can you go back William Tanaba kutua?
Nenda. Sirimu. Echo chayogede mu they will come. Amami I will come.
I'm saying before we go to you.
Okay.
Kata asene vibe ya guni jemba yao kuleta. Jemba yao gamba.
Cause I say William need that. No.
Wasose tu wabia wali. Mbo we who support who? Ojukera.
Okay. Let me make my comment.
Okay, make it comment. Lekera out to come on interview. Lekera out. Own your statements.
Okay.
Own them.
I'm going to own my.
Yes.
Make your comment.
Okay. My point was.
Ebizibu byetufunye buli wetu oyogera collectively. Bimala.
Are we not supposed to speak that?
Bino ebirowoozo bye muwulira wano bya muntu kinoomu.
Ebinoomu bimala.
Buli omwana ogera ebyo mu biteeko.
Okay, Francis, go ahead.
Banyimye ebintu. Bangambe jawo ng'oleega ebigere. Ojja kulaba agamagulu amawanvu g'oleega.
Go ahead.
Okay. So, I say that, okwewala bino byonna abanabwaye batuwuuba, yeah? And taking our money, you know, I think it's important for us to make money, you know? Because when you take time, there's some American guy who say that when you take time, when you spend time chasing women, you're going to lose more money. But when you take more time chasing money, you won't lose any woman because they will definitely come to you. I hope I've not created a diversion.
Just own your statements. It is okay. I was just saying about you're saying.
However,
this one is going to say no when you spend money on
ladies. No, men, you need to understand that it is also very important to spend on your woman.
Swaba.
That's why we say
Swaba.
It has to be worth it.
Bagenda kuleetera soda and
spending on your woman is the most gratifying thing. Omuntu gw'oyagala. Because what I think is that where we men go wrong is some men spend more money on people that are not their women. It's because they think their women are not like the people they fancy.
They think they are not worth it.
Yeah, they think they are not worth it. What did I say in Tezo? No, take a mukazi woe. Take her to saloon, go feedinga, no muguliro obugoyo obwasoma. Teziruma ate ekirala ayongera kunyirira nnyo ng'ate bali bokola ki? Boyagala.
Very true. Because this week I saw a certain meme where a lady asked for 50k. When she asked for 50k, the guy decided to send 100k. 100k.
Everywhere.
And the lady complained, saying, "How can you send 100k without withdraw fee?" Yes. I'm like, God, what is this? I've sent you withdraw fee. Wamitwalo. Etano emirala. What do you want? Francis and Pavel, you're going to pay for that Adam.
Yes.
No, have you seen it on the screenshot?
On a serious note, to be serious, Chief man.
Ani atali serious. What are you
serious? Muve ku bintu bino. Mugaya mukazi simabo. No. Mutu fuze speed ne mujja ku nsonga y'aba mama. Walama waliyo basinga.
Where you? Ani akuvuze speed. Submission yiyo.
Nsonga y'aba mami. Wama tuba tukugamba ku kyokuwa mami wo chegera.
Ba mami as in biological mothers. Gomayo ina ba mami abalala.
Biological mothers. Okay guys. Listen bana. Wali abantu abalina ba single mothers mukimanyi naye ngo ino obulamu bw'okulidde mu maani osikuze ne mama wo baku Francis alina daddy we gwasinga ne 10k because he is happy with that dad ne waliwo mwabama yakuze ne single mom ng'olumu daddy we yafa olumu nga daddy we alina abakazi
even my mom and big up on yourself mommy.
I know the life you passed through like obulamu bwe muyisemu ng'olina mami wo nga mami wo talina nyi sente oba takola talina oshegera mumanyi mukulusanye. But sometimes, most of the time is when you reach like kuna chance jako mu town nofuna kubuse twerabira ate je tukolachi je tuva mu kyalo. So when you reach in the town obango vudeyo banayo abamuntu kuva wano nova mu kyalo.
That's why I say I'm a local man from Luero. Yes. I know where I come from.
Nino man omusajja kyayogedde mu transport.
So guys
yadda tugambe twagaye je tuva. Kumwe wano kuli kama pavo japa.
Your transport is sorted.
Pava vawa.
It's not about where I come from.
Ne pavo vawa.
No, first listen guys. Bane wobango oli muvubuka ina nova mu kyale waliwo badde muvubukanga ave wawe mu kyalo ngakwano Rolex nenga yasinga obugagga mu family. Yasinga obugagga mu kika badde abantu abamu tebabira bachovula tebabimanyi nti je biri ebyo.
Pavo ogenda konka
ngopa kyalo olinga atunda amana nenga yasinga family ekyegera netuka netukopa embeera z'abaana b'e Kampala abaana bakulidde wana bano mulaba mu bbala anywa bikinaye n'ogenda n'onywa sikola ki newerabira gye bami mama wo nakubira. In fact by the kambawuli ekintu sefonze lero during lunch time mami wange yankubidde ku machana ngamba yagala muweyo omutwalo alina jjala gasima bagenda kulamaga biki omuntu nyo wa ddiini so nenga n'omutwalo ogwo munsawo nenga kujja wano ngende mu town nino kujja wano nino kujja ku office nino kujja wano nino genda mu town so nembibala bamwe ngamba mami sina sente so bwe ntuse mu town nengamba nagayi wange wetero kye nzo maisera bila mikwano betukoze na walo gayi wange bamita Salongo nengena mu checking ko wakolera nenjale badde numa ne mugamba Salongo manchi njagala Rolex ne muwa
Salongo atunda Rolex
no agulawo jase ayamanyi bazigula ne mugamba njagala Rolex njale numa ne ntula katebe na mpaka
ngo musaba
nenga nkoseze ku 3 wano nsigaza nusu katika sambu
ndako
mbala abala muka transport
tona agusindika
omutwalo sagusindise nabuga sina gwe nina nenkoza ke 3 nengera mu town nensigazawo kasambu Salongo ne mwebi naye Salongo omumanyi kati wambade nche andesawo kukyala Salongo takoma ono babakala akajja boyingo omwana anyirira boyingo omwana nje sinze nyimye kyange sikane aba girlfriend by the my girlfriend I'm just yeah kano mwana netunyumya just na ndira mu story nenganya na kwase kisa ne baba azenga utunda ebyokulyawo omwana nasaba soda neka clips tukama miyansa benne mbiera bidde ye ono mwana ka clips bu clips nabusabawo ne soda ne muwera wenya
mu clips
clips nabusabawo
nzabategeeza
nzembade ntegeeza so mani ne mali zange nya zikoze eki kata musone gundu mama nenga radio no muleze mugulira nsigaza nolo 3 mami samu sindikide nengenda mu kiyigo fuka mbamba ndi wana wafuka mu kigo nsasude 5 byange nsigaza kade 2 fuka maisa ngamba Salongo kaludeyo batanagula bintu bino mujje koze namuwadde muliremu Salongo mba fuka weti ndabo mutu agula akajika toy ngasoka kutaka pera Rolex nenga ava mu toy
kati story ogenda wa ni story
ngamba ndesawo omuwala katika kugula ebisirani we bijja lero Rolex sijiride omwana ati muwadde mami alisama muwadde Mvudawo.
Wadde amatu naye otubuzabuzi.
Ngeze gye batunalo kazi ngamba okusho. Nendekawo omuwala.
Nenge. Pavo. Soke tukomaawo. Mami wamusindikidde omutwalo oba nedda.
Tagusindise.
Lindako wamusindikidde omutwalo oba.
Bwena tumira Rolex. Nga mba afuka ndawo omuntu afuna kitumbe yayiseko mu toy nga maze kula Rolex yayise mu toy nga nakava yakutavula Rolex apana ko mu toy. Pito oli wano Rolex nonyi.
Toko tulebuka microphone.
Pito oli wano Rolex yo nga njirina mbadde nfuka nengendo tulanga gaya ava mu toy. Kutakavira ka Rolex nengamba mani. Oli omwala ankudde ndi mbalabala mu mbadde mulumbi eno manyi munoonya. Ampe ziri mugambe nyamani waliwo akawala kankudde nja kulya muntu tuziyanja kanzireyo. Kaletuka mutoyi omuyayi yaguze ddala Rolex agisiza na mutoyi ngolede sisobola agireyo nayo losi njikoze ndoze ebikolimo byatandikidde wali kasena doli omwala sente salongo naye ndowooza nagaya kaiteko mutoyi
Rolex ogenda nayo mutoyi
kikolimo.
What is the bottom line of
so,
this story?
The bottom line is guys bwe mujjanga musite wano tetwerabira gye tuva abakazi batusaba tubagondezaamu singa bamama baffe
guys that are watching us temumusondera. What we are going to after this podcast
so this is it.
We are going to contribute
and give him the money.
Yes, give him the money.
My point is I don't have transport.
Transport is sorted.
Don't give him transport.
So for the mother we are going to also contribute and he sends. Please guys don't send any money.
It is well.
Tumanyi abadde bakabeite mumusondere tetwagala we have the money.
Anyway, okugala kumaliza ensonga yaffe eri kuba omusajja atulese
atuvuze
I'm trying to follow
also come with the microphone
brother
ojigatagatto naye ate toyi
ate Rolex ataka wala ate sina transport so nze mbadde ngamba badde self care abasajja twefeeko. Let's learn to spend on ourselves because women do spend on themselves.
Sente tuzeteekemu tunyirire kuba ffe tuzikola.
Akaviiri oyagala kasala just go for the haircut, groom yourself and also cleanliness. Olaba most men emphasize that women be clean. Osanga omusajja nga tanaaba naye ng'agamba is omukazi omukyafu simusobola. You understand? But naye nga even the basic cleanliness like cleaning themselves.
Ffenna wano waliwo emyaka twagala kunaaba but right now personally naaba
ne William lwaki ansongamu mwe temukiraba
batusonzeemu.
But Pavo, you are banned from the microphone.
Mumpe transport wange
Swaba, you're in charge of the microphone. For 5 minutes, you're banned.
Your transport is sorted, right?
Where is it?
Wama, I was saying, omusajja diversions are later. They are very hard to deal with. Cleanliness. Do you know kuba abayonjo ng'abasajja? Because when you clean, even the people you attract, are people of some. Walo guy baita Kevin Samuels. He's dead now. He's dead now. Yagamba nti no banga oli mubi. Ng'omukazi ku chances of out of 10. But if she's to rate you out of 10, the chances of her taking you, you've groomed yourself well, you're looking good. At least she might give you like at least a 5, and you might even get lucky and hit that night. No chikuba. You know that there are men who don't know how to clean themselves after the toilet. What I'm saying.
Yeah.
Give them their flowers.
They are men. Guy, you get the winning number, but it's possible. The way men clean themselves, men are always on the run. A lot of men don't give attention, and even some women.
Olina byeyogera Swaba, take charge of the microphone. Take charge of the microphone.
Don't give him the microphone.
Swaba. You guys don't say.
No.
This is a serious point I'm making.
Kiri bwekiti tugenda okukola. Omanyi lwaki? Waliwo Trump we yagambira mbu agobya abadugavu bonna mu America baddeyo mu Africa. Kati nawe muneegombesa.
Tuli mu time wano. Oli muzanyira mu time yaffe.
Museveni agambe abadugavu mwenna tugende mu America.
Nina kujjako microphone yo.
Uncle Francis, you go ahead.
So what I'm saying is, I think abasajja obuyonjo naffe tukulembeze. Pavo, stop disrupting that guy.
Adi odi kyamuko.
Nebino byonywa bino nabisitegerera.
Actually, odi gwoli oyo yensonga lwaki twogera ku topic eno. In that wanatukira fuluma olina okumanya engeri y'okweyonja. Okitegeera. So what I'm saying about men, kirungi nnyo ne tuba bayonjo. Okitegeera, like you have to cleanliness is next to what? To godliness. Nga baswaba bakozesa ku mazzi after you've. Yeah, so I think obanga
principal yabayimbira akayimba
nti obuyonjo kirungi.
Ndeyo mu kawulirizaako kali very serious.
Yeah, so if possible
byobulamu tubijjemu ekyo.
Tube bayonjo. Kirungi okwambala esuuti ng'onyumye bulungi n'akagato naye ng'otambula n'obugalanda bwa gundi. Okitegeera. Yeah, so that's it for me. I don't know what you guys have to say or have to add on to that.
Yeah,
but the bottom line is self-care abasajja twefeeko.
Self-love.
Self-love actually.
Yeah, self-love. Gaiva kwodi.
Transport wonja musalako.
Sajja agenda. Swaba.
Well, this week I saw a tweet of a lady coming. I think you know she's a Ugandan lady in outside countries, and well,
Pavo, not you to say it.
And she was saying she contacted her father. Namubuza avuge motoka chi stuff and stuff. So tata we namugamba ojja kusooka ovuge ku buno obumotoka obutonotono for a few months, then you'll look upgrading it to what you want to drive. So at the point the lady was driving at was or even the father, what the father chiabade are intending okumugamba nti when men see you driving you know, like a big car, you'll yeah. So which brings me to a question, you know, to you guys. Do men really feel intimidated by our money status, you know, financially per se?
That's a very tricky question. But I think yes, men. The answer is true. You know, men are naturally created to be naturally created to be superior, financially, and also in the family. You have to be superior. Let me first give you the point.
You make your submission.
So
So
you might not even make it,
and that's because you're still banned. So because that superiority comes in several aspects, like provision, being responsible, the breadwinner in the home. But sometimes even if you're the major breadwinner in the home, you might feel like less of a man if your woman earns more money than you. And if you're not, if you're a backward man, you're actually going to start beefing you're going to start beefing your woman. Beefing
for power and control.
For power and control. There are some things. There are men that love to be in control. You're going to, at the end of the day, you're going to pay the power bill. I think instead of being happy that you're sharing responsibility, there are men who be like, are you now taking over my responsibility just because you have money? And men expect that. I think the major reason why is especially when it comes to talking to, you know, when women get money, they change. No one is so down to earth. At least there is that level of authority. Some women, okay, some women some women when they get money, we say they be singer, bafuna that feeling of I'm big. Tebagambwako. So that's what men fear most of the times. Nti omukazi wafuna sente okunsinga, ke say they be singer, levels will change and she will not be listening to me. Yet it's actually not supposed to be like that. Omusajja talina kutya mukazi lwakuba omukazi amusingako sente. All you have to do is play your part, be responsible.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. If you're responsible, not playing a part, and then also acknowledging that mukazi akusinga sente. Don't compete with the woman. Just do your best to make sure that you're the best guy.
Okay.
Play your roles. The problem with most men, omukazi waba ina sente atayagala responsibilities as kwasa omukazi. But where your superiority and power comes that even if you're in a sente ntono mulagenti, you can do anything. Be the breadwinner in the home, take the kids to school, pay the bills. That's where your power comes in. You don't have to have a lot of money to be in control in your family.
For me, I think it all depends on how you started all this relationship. It depends on what stage am I learning that you have money. When chitandika nga nchimanyi you have money, I can tune my brain. So I should do this and this
to make sure that I'm on top.
Yes. No, not being on top.
Top of your game, not like money, but top of your.
Me, as a person, I don't believe in these things that a man must do this, or man should do this. The way we advocate for whatever, equal what and what. Jagala chikole. It shouldn't remain mubigambo. It should be practical. If boje waka siriwo, you have the money, why don't you buy supper? Why don't you do this? I don't wait for me. You understand? So I think I go for the mutual understanding
between the two of you. You have to be friends for you to be able to.
Yes, because that's why nkugambye oddayo we mwatandika, how did you start? Because if you're a smart wife, you can't command for.
Wow. Coincidentally, the topic is here.
Coincidentally,
I'm pretty, educated, and have overgrown my husband. Same thing.
Yeah. So oddayo, what level? Mutual
At
understanding.
what level did you meet?
Between you
and your hubby.
Your other person.
But before we get to that level, we are talking about this. Like you don't know this. Like you don't have an understanding, right? Like you're just seeing this person, and the fact that the person has a certain kind of status, like the woman is very powerful, she looks accomplished and stuff, very polished. That really intimidates. Does that really intimidate a man? Like I should not really approach this woman.
No, we're talking about approach.
As a person,
oh shit,
I have this view that if a woman you're deciding to settle down with ticks most of your boxes,
go for her.
Go for her.
Yeah.
Bolabanga, she doesn't. Lairo.
Yeah.
Like an envelope. Kati perspective you engage. I remember last time wangamba nti tewepimira.
Sekola ki? Kyali kicho. Olaba wansi bake ebigambo bye. Kyali kije. Ngamba buki.
Wama bagete kiriwo kiri bwe kiti. Omukulu Francis agezera agamba nti
debate
keep it short and
swaba n'agamba Francis nawe example n'agamba nti waliwo omuwala yabuza taata we ng'agenda ogula emmotoka.
Swaba yakyogedde. Ogule
katono, njaga gula mmotoka naye nguze emmotoka ki. Taata we n'amugamba tandika n'emmotoka eno kuba onaafuna emmotoka eno n'abasajja bagenda kutta. kikyo kireeta nti abasajja tutya abakazi abayina omusanga avuga Range Rover ng'otambuza gaali otyamu abasajja abamu some men nze ffe nga ffe abali eno ffe ku on the boat kyetumanyi nti love is about confidence tetulina kyetutya
and women love confident men naye kati talking about confidence Pavo Martha Kajimba omumanyi bulungi Martha ke yeah do you like her honestly speaking
I liked the nudes
no I'm saying do you like
nice.
her okay
the nudes were nice
okay kama ulumu just if you're told to take Martha Kajimba like ngalia would you approach her to vibe
why not I'm a man but the guys abasajja tuleke okwetya tegera nti oli musajja you a man oba oli mumpi oba oli mutono oba oli munene oba n'ekibuto kinene ng'ekya William you are a man is a man era but I have to be serious guys in the ghetto wobanga tonna wasa ngogenda wasa sit down and ask yourself this question is
yes sir
ndi comfortable nina ndi nti obulamu bwange buli look about like yourself ogambe wempasa omukazi nsobola omulabirira sikuleta mwana wabende ombonyebonyeze mu nyumba ombonyeze mu nyumba wato na wasanga tonasera nti kale to omukazi muteeke waka soko tule wansi oyige ebintu kyovola sometimes mbagamba ask Google gambe wato sobola nga toyina byomanyi wetege omukazi muleeta ngenda so mulabirira oba ndese bulesi just
can you take care of Martha ke
nango biuza Google
anti ulira
how to take care of Martha ke
so yikira ku bantu abalala Google ebintu biriyo fa babiteka muli manyi abana ba ghetto
how to take care of a big bambudi woman
so bera gwenyino chona teka mu obekera ku macho webuze nga tonna wasa oyina obusobozi
obuuza Google
uba tonna wasa tokera ku majano kwata mwana wabe n'omusanga n'omulimba lumbolo kwa watunze mwanyi oba akubye kiddiba n'omuteka ojja tuuka nga tonna nakyo mwachi amere oyo mukazi agenda kuwa kitibwa by the way
guys
agenda ba kutunulira ng'embuzi nga tosobola kugula mmere biki so nga tonna wasa amaso kawe bule togeto bama kuwasa
I'm seeing our time is ticking down we can't finish this episode without talking about
how have you concluded on that so help me
no William was disrupted
no in 3 words conclude
so my conclusion is guys towasa omukazi oba tomusobola nga tokola ki confidence weringa fa on board tusobola olumba buli kimu so towasa nga
omusajja woli yagambi
towasoteke mukazi wakanga tolina tokena mulaga
those are 20 words
okay
guys we can't
transport
conclude ate bagenda mutolako akoze ebikolobero bingi guys we can't conclude this episode without talking about
Pavo Komaweno. This guy is submitting a serious point.
We can't conclude this podcast without talking about
the comedian kiss.
No photos that made rounds on social media when Bujingo
Pastor Bujingo
followers were sleeping
on the floor.
Down on the ground.
Bana ebintu ebisaga nyime ku bintu bya
pastor.
My question is, to what extent should we go nga tusaba Katonda?
You know, my response is simple. Kasoba. Well, I don't really understand how spiritual realms work. You understand? But for me, when I see such things happen, yeah, those are inexplicable levels of spiritual realms that men cannot do. I'm quite sure. Soko sidike. I'm quite sure ne Bujingo kenyini. If it was genuine, you're going to cover in that spiritual realm. Gatamai chibade kunsi. Or you just saw pictures the next day circulating. Nenga ye mind it was God working. When you're in prayer, you don't have control unless ubango limu genuine prayer ngo limu kusaba. Toba na control. This is the extent I'm going to go. But sometimes when you're led by the Spirit is the one that decides where to stop and where not to stop.
So what if Bujingo tells you it is the Spirit?
So what?
You are saying that everyone on that ground, everyone that rolled in the ground was attacked by the Spirit.
Not that I cannot speak for this. I told you guys that you do not understand how spirit realms function. You can't. Katika kambuze silika Omanyi, well, I've ever seen people. Just now, okay, I have a friend of mine told me about a visitation that her friend had at one point. Omwala nga edowozi diaina siriye nga is deeper, it's authoritative. The eyes gaina, not her eyes, big eyes. It was on her apparently. That's what I'm talking. I don't know whether I'm Bachi, but after the spirits left that visitation, she didn't know what happened. And the funny thing is that Onomwala, she was not a spiritual type, party animal. Understand? So you don't even spiritual stuff, Bible stuff. I promise you, yes. That's what I was told.
Fighting against what?
I don't know. So what I'm saying is, they are beyond my understanding personally.
Well, for us, Fenga Basiram, we believe that prayer place.
Disclaimer: we are not against any religion.
Yeah,
no, we are not. But Fenga Basiram, we believe that first of all, we believe that the prayer place is pure.
Yeah.
It is supposed to be clean. That's why we don't even enter with shoes in our mosques.
Yeah.
There is a certain order we follow while praying, and yes, prayer is supposed to be. There is a certain there are certain principles we follow while praying. Okay.
All right. So guys, Pablo is leaving us. He's going for the gig. He's a DJ.
Yeah, I'm a DJ and I've been
called.
Yeah, called somewhere. But if you're pastor man, bujingo byakoze man, yakoze ebintu byakadimu. Bujingo koze yakude wose munakola bwali na wanike. Anyway, it is what it is. Ainenge jako nenze by the way. Ebyakalisali nebyakachi byakano ne Bible yachogera si commenting ku bintu era ne William Wesa.
But you already given a comment.
William Wesa ne man bujingo yakudenga wake byakadimu. Again.
Mama, I was making my comment.
Yes.
That we pray in order.
Okay.
We recite certain words like everyone, like every Muslim must recite. Of course, you can have your different different prayer and things. But when it is like
in order,
yeah,
based on how it is ruled out.
Yeah. So, but ours is different, right?
Okay.
So, I don't know if there is a certain principle that Bujingo's faith or religion follows that I don't know.
Okay.
That allows them or that even instructs them to roll around and probably scream and stuff. I don't know, but on on a common sense look of things, you would look at that and be like, this is an act.
I said the guy's prayer tactics were theatric.
Yeah, like you I don't know what they believe in. I don't know if those are the principles it's supposed to follow and stuff. When you look at it as just in
a layman,
yes.
That's why I told you it's hard to explain.
No, this is not it. This is
local man. Inachogamba. Is it anyway, ebintu bya Kaisari bibere bya Kaisari. Actually, before we close, is it what which fine chimu chinjenga tugereko ngati just brush off these kisses that Weasel keeps giving his brothers. Bro, what is happening? Like, have you ever kissed your brother like that or your sister?
I'm a local man.
You've never.
Please, I'm a local man. You can't do that.
Sajja ate dala kumuma bwat.
Uliriza. Ngenda kuba n'ebigambo biri limited about that photo. All about if you look at Weasel. Kangambe for Weasel it is at least. For Chameleon, you had them feeling very passionate.
Yeah, bantu bagambira be misuwa laba oluba werugize
That was not. Wait, trust me, eh? That was not a brotherly kiss. You know, if you have a kiss, I know if you're kissing a brother on the lips, it's supposed to be like.
Did you see Weasel?
But
yeah, that was too much. I don't know.
And it's the second time he's doing it, so I don't know what's happening. Is it just okay? I don't want to insinuate anything.
Yeah.
But at least coming from an African man, you know, and Zari also last time talked about it and said, you know, and we have a video on our channel. She said when she kissed that lady, she was like, it's normal, you guys are backward and all that kind of stuff. But there are certain things that are normal, because if you're kissing a sister and you close your eyes like this, and you're more like smooching them and giving them a very passionate kiss, it's different. Not between Nakumas, eh? I think maybe you could explain the Wizard Chameleon situation, given the fact these people have been enemies for some time. So it's about time they really utilize the time they are.
I don't know, but
okay.
But they made up a long time ago. Also, I don't know. That was just too much for me to watch. I'll be very honest. That was just too much for me. You know,
I've ever seen a video. I've ever seen a situation that I ever had an erection, but something just happens. Listen, it's okay, talk. But something happens. And it falls down.
So
So for me, when I saw that picture, my body became cold.
Down.
The only thing I couldn't fathom.
It was just too much for me. I don't know.
I never could go stage.
It was just too much for me. I love my brothers so much, so much,
them.
but I can't. We don't even peck.
I think that the only peck I got from a
Too
man.
much. We don't even hug for more than 5 seconds.
The only peck I got from
I've never hugged my brother.
Exactly. Like, what are we doing in each other's chests?
the only peck
Hugging
I,
for
the only
a
peck
full
I
minute.
got was from my dad one time, and that time he was drunk. I feel like my dad also the next morning was like,
So
that just peck my son.
Maybe Weasel and Chameleon.
But
Maybe
last
they
time
were
he
drunk.
but last time he also
As
kissed
well.
Palaso.
Chameleon yachisusiza. Oh my church. I don't know.
The first time he did it, he went to Palaso like. Yo, mukwano.
Aita ina forever. Ajja kubaagala forever.
Oh my God.
Oba omusajja engeri gyatuwa mama abaana bange kuuma obwesigwa. Man is lonely.
Yeah.
Chameleon.
By the way, it's
Even in
been a
the
long
music
time.
itself,
It's
the
been-
other song Forever. Ratchet told that no
It's been a long. Is it coming to like 2 years?
But you guys,
If
your loneliness is the loneliness point could be valid because man, whatever nange tukesani ngamba singa wano wabaddewo kamama.
yeah, that was the point I'm actually trying to drive. Nti
Nti
Kamili
isinga askari.
bw'abanga
Askari.
mweri ebbanga lyonna Daniela lyali eri
Yeah.
nga talidde ku kintu kyonna, you know, anywhere. The man is lonely, the man is horny, that it is a very
Starving.
long, the man is starving. Okay,
So
and by the way, when you're horny, you can do a lot of stupid things, like sending transport to someone you know is not going to come.
yo story of no man's life.
Right?
So wotuka
Yeah,
nogenda mu phone
You can take any kind of risk.
Yeah.
where I got send transport. How much? 20k. Okay, let me put here.
Okay.
What names?
Eritamanyachi.
No tula no sobola. You know,
So it's-
the jam was bad, so tomorrow is Monday, so
It's not so good to starve for for such a long time.
Someone say that sex is actually like a necessity for men because men manufacture sperms like almost every second.
Yeah.
So it's important to have that release.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say that chameleon is starved. Chameleon can get any kind of woman he wants, right?
He can, but he's
what
married.
if he's a married man?
Yeah, he's a married man. So,
but he can go to America to see his wife.
But
unless things are not fine with
when you
wife.
banga your now, he's not traveled to the US to see the wife.
Yes. We all know he hasn't traveled because whenever he goes there,
there are receipts.
Yeah.
Man, I've interviewed him, you know. That's why it's important.
Because bro,
it's important.
I've ever worked with a staffed editor. Bro,
what happened? Editor yali akuba Amanda.
No. As in ngali staffed, buli kimu kiba
kimunyiza. Even miss a comment, they're like, "Gwe."
Female, male.
Nzo tabuka. Ono guy nze ya momie.
I advise it's important for you to have a side dish that is known by your woman. Yeah, there's a man. Listen to me. There's a guy called Michael Blackson. He's a comedian, a Ghanaian comedian based in America. Here, Gamba Mchala open Gamba Rhoda. She's called Rhoda. Gamba Rhoda. I cannot be faithful if you're going to be with me. Actually, he told her during the day he gave her an engagement ring. Nagamba, you know what? For me, I can't be faithful, but I can love you genuinely. So they sat down and created an arrangement whereby every end of the month, he can have a woman of his choice. Side dish of his choice.
Which country?
They're in America.
Of course.
But you understand? It can happen. Well, have an arrangement. When I open a baby, I can't stay faithful. No,
you're still a young man.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
okay, even these people,
it's hard, and women are jealous.
Hard to convince them.
Yeah.
Yet, they get married to you, well knowing
that you have four more.
You have three more.
Three more options.
Yes. So, but na ye ochimo gamba that I got another.
And I'm told you have to go to her and seek permission. Yeah,
you have to, and there must be reasons. You don't just.
So what are some of the reasons? Like if she does not satisfy,
reasons you might get a new Muslim.
Well, one of the reasons for you to get a second wife is when the first one is not giving birth, and for you want to get kids.
Okay, the second reason that is valid.
When the first
that
one
is not common to find.
When the first one is chronically ill, right, and you cannot have intercourse with them.
Okay.
Now that brings us to the jingo thing. Yagamba omukazi yalina ki?
Ekikolo kuto.
For how long?
For 20 years.
So
20.
20.
What did the guy say?
Yeah, but that's a long time.
10, 20.
William wano omala emyezi esatu n'otabuka.
Moganye ebintu mu bivumu.
Choga emyezi esatu mitono.
Boganye ebintu. I'm now single.
By the way, guys, on a sad note, William became single last week.
Yeah.
And for me, I was denied things last week due to these very things we saw this podcast here.
As for me, I issued a disclaimer, so I'm still right.
So but you're still telling that.
Yeah.
He's still right because he blocked some of the work from watching.
What else?
Other reason.
What other? Basically, view.
I'm quite sure Bahaja Wasinga Vaina.
But
but of course not everyone goes to the wife and asks permission. They just bring the woman. Yeah.
And you know Basobola.
I have the money.
And that is very encouraged, by the way. very encouraged. If because it does not really make sense to get a second wife when you can't even take care of the first
when
one.
you starve.
Yeah,
But most broke Muslims are for women.
Yeah,
Tena mukyala.
Kyekyeŋŋambye nti abamu bo tebafaayo. They don't even care. Okulaba oba ono gwali naye amusobola before adding on
But you know,
another one.
I feel like
Oba just
check
when
it.
you have music kwegada.
ne mwana nkubulire William. Abakazi bana for me the imagination I have is it's a risk arrangement because when you have 4 women as a Muslim, I imagine there's no protected sex.
Yeah.
Imagine or for me
Even in my weirdest dreams, I've never imagined having 4.
They're doing them live, all of them. Yes,
it has reminded me of someone that told me she can never spend on a man.
What?
You. Ebizibu byondetedde tebikumala. Who that? So, in my head, I'm like, this person. Okay, if you can't spend on a man, now we're so. Why do you demand a man to spend?
Man, in songs of cousins, I can't understand them anymore. What I've resolved as a man is when man because just take care of her, play her part, and stay out of trouble with that woman.
The Katikiro, I think he said something. Okay, we are empowering women. Something that I've repeatedly said on this podcast. Okay, we are empowering the women.
Who is empowering the boy?
No, he said we are empowering women, but those women we banakula, they were married, those neglected men.
And it's the
and what will happen?
That are not empowered.
And by the way, what he's saying is even happening. I don't know whether this is true or not. Look at, okay.
Not mention names.
But it's public knowledge.
Okay, say.
Tamale Mirundi
Junior.
Jr.
Your things.
Tamale Mirundi Jr. Didn't you hear him that he was evicted by a woman? I'm told even allegedly, Grenade official was also evicted by a woman. So what the Katikiro was saying is happening, but it's going to get worse in future because I think if when you realize that you're on your own, you start to build a tough skin. How? You become very confident when you have some company. No woman,
a woman,
even women, but then you men that I got naturally built to be egotistic and stuff. But your man will
natural thing to chijao.
Yeah.
If we decide to go for equality.
Yeah.
Let everything be equal.
Let it be that.
And the problem I have with these people that
if
that
I pay for first term,
pay for second term.
Yes.
Yeah. If I take you out to Nyege Nyege this year, next year you take me.
Yeah. And our viewers is looking for a sponsor to take.
He had to mention that. Akukalango naesi kasasulire.
William, who is looking for a sponsor? Who is looking for a sponsor?
Do I have to mention your name?
Anyway, guys, man, it was a vibe, eh? This was a crazy vibe. We are proudly happy to tell you guys that Fabariko. No, Rachel, today we will sign out in a very, very unique manner. We are remembering the legend himself. Legendary man, Paul Job Kafero.
Greatest composer of all time.
Yes, Uganda's Michael Jackson.
R.I.P. man.
Boba no nyiriza.
tugenda zula studio nga zirimu omuzannyo zirimu naki zirimu ki
guys man hey, we've not signed out
oh this is on the board podcast episode 12
yeah
subscribe to our channel and tap that notifications icon
yeah man buyaka
see you
we don't know us here